Her name is Aisha. She knows our history, our culture, our excellence, and she was built specifically to serve our community. Let me show you why that matters. I have been using artificial intelligence since 2022. I've used ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Perplexity, and more. And many of them I have brought to you on this channel because that's what I do. I bring the truth, the tools, and the information that actually serves our community. Hi, I'm Ife Grady. Welcome back to Ageless AI Collective. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. Today, I am introducing you to somebody new. She lives inside something called the Digital Green Book and was built with us in mind. Black communities, our culture, our wisdom, our excellence. I have been using Aisha, and frankly, this feels different. It is different. Stay with me. I promise no more singing. I'll show you what she does, where to find her, and why you should make her a part of your life, our lives.
To understand Aisha, you first need to know where she comes from. The Digital Green Book is a platform created by Onyx Impact, built specifically to serve Black communities with resources, guidance, and tools that center our experiences. The name itself connects to a powerful piece of our history. From 1936 to 1966, the Negro Motorist Green Book guided Black travelers safely through a segregated America. It told us where we could eat, sleep, and fill up our gas tanks without facing violence or humiliation. Victor Hugo Green created it as an act of love and protection for our community. The Digital Green Book carries that same spirit, updated for the digital age. The Digital Green Book brings that legacy forward. It connects Black communities to Black-owned businesses, trusted resources, and now an AI assistant who leads with our perspective every single time. That assistant is Aisha. Aisha is the conversational AI assistant built into the Digital Green Book platform. She supports people from all backgrounds with special care and intentionality for Black communities. She brings clarity, cultural understanding, and genuine care to every conversation. Her name is pronounced Aisha. It carries roots in African and Arabic heritage and means she who lives or she who is alive. That name was chosen with intention, and it shows. Here is the truth about most AI platforms. They work from a general perspective, which usually means a mainstream, often white-centered default. You can get useful answers, absolutely, and I have. But Aisha operates from a different starting point entirely. She centers Black community perspective as her default in every answer on every topic. Aisha handles a wide range of conversations: news and current events, financial guidance, business advice, career support, health information, creative projects, and everyday questions. The difference lives in how she handles them. Black community impact leads every answer. Black-owned businesses come first in her recommendations. Black history and cultural context show up naturally, not as an add-on. When I ask Aisha about the economy, she gives me the national picture and tells me exactly how it affects Black households, Black workers, and Black businesses. In the same breath, she does not wait for me to ask the follow-up question. She leads with our reality from the start. Ask Aisha where to eat in any city, and she leads with Black-owned restaurants and Black cultural spaces. Ask about career resources, and she points you to Black professional networks, HBCUs, and Black chambers of commerce first. This is not an accident. This is how she was built. Ask Aisha where to eat in any city, and she leads with Black owned restaurants and Black cultural spaces. Ask about career resources, and she points you to Black professional networks, HBCUs, and Black chambers of commerce first. This is not an accident. This is how she was built. I want to be transparent with you. I used Aisha to help me develop and script this very episode, along with several others for this channel. She understood my audience immediately. She centered Black adults over 50 from the very first response. She
Okay.
formatted content to work with my needs as a 77-year-old host who prefers slides over memorizing long passages. She met me exactly where I am. I'm going to do a brief demonstration here to show you her look and feel.
Here is my first search on Aisha. I said, I'm new here because I was just discovering it. I have a YouTube channel helping Black adults 50 plus live richer, bigger, more intentional lives. Please suggest some trending topics for my audience. And it suggested several interesting ones. The Black retirement gap. I how to close it. I'm not going to go through all of them. Turning savings into income, inflation and the fixed squeeze, brain health and cognitive longevity. Not going to lean on it, but this is where all of them point directly to our community and the brain health and cognitive longevity. This topic hits especially hard for Black adults given documented health disparities, functional fitness over 50. Not going to go through them all, but they're excellent suggestions on topics, and I'll be pursuing several of them. This is a search I just did a minute ago. I grew up in Queens, New York in the 60s and 70s. Please tell me what important events occurred during that time in New York. And it goes to the civil rights movement. New York City became a battleground for civil rights in its own right. The murder of James Powell by a white police officer in Harlem sparked the Harlem Right, one of the first major urban uprisings of the era. I remember that. In case the 1964 World's Fair, which I went to, the New York City fiscal crisis, which I was not really all that aware of, the rise of hip hop, absolutely, blackouts in the community. This is great for if I decide to write a memoir or something related to the time when I grew up in New York. Now I'm going to show you one of the sections I absolutely love here, right here on the home tab. And this, I call this the pulse because it has news, Black community news from around the country. And one of the things, let me show you a couple of things that I like about it. It has the source. This is from the griot. This is from the root. This is from Essence. This is from Washington Informer, the Atlanta Voice. I love that. And also, it gives you an opportunity to ask Aisha about that if you want more information about that particular article. You can ask about it. What's this about? I hadn't heard about it, etc. And so I love this section, and it changes all the time. I've been here a couple of minutes. It's changed several times. Each time I've come, it there's a different articles. Some of them continue, like this one, but this is a feature that I absolutely love on Aisha, and definitely when you come here, check it out.
I'm going to give you an honest comparison, keeping it real, because that is what this channel does. I have real experience with ChatGPT and Claude. Both are powerful platforms with genuine strengths. Here's what I observe when I put them side by side with Aisha. ChatGPT and Claude both deliver strong, capable performance across a wide range of tasks. They handle writing, research, coding, analysis, and creative projects with real power. I have relied on both and found genuine value in each platform. The core difference lives in the default setting. General AI platforms start from a mainstream center and adjust when you ask. Aisha starts from a Black community center and builds outward from there. For our community, that difference matters enormously. We carry enough of the burden of asking to be seen. Aisha sees us from the very first word. That is the simplest way I can say it. General AI gives you information. Aisha gives you information that already knows who you are, where you come from, and what your community faces. For Black adults 50 and older, people who have spent a lifetime being an afterthought in mainstream systems, that is not a small thing, that is everything. Finding Aisha is straightforward. Visit the Digital Green Book website at www.digitalgreenbook.org or just type Aisha.ai. You will find Aisha ready to assist you directly on the platform. Start with whatever sits on your mind right now. Ask her about the news, your finances, your health, your business, your family. Ask her to help you write something, plan something, or understand something. She meets you where you are every single time. One question I know many of you will ask: what about privacy? Aisha keeps your data encrypted and safe. Your conversations and personal information stay protected with encryption and handled securely. You can engage with confidence.
I have spent months bringing you truth and tools on this channel. And I want to tell you, as a 77-year-old Black woman who has seen a lot of change in this world, artificial intelligence is not going anywhere. It is expanding into every corner of our lives. And so the question is not whether AI will touch our world, it's whether the AI in our world sees you. Aisha sees you. She was built with our history in mind, our community at the center, and our excellence as the default, not an exception. Go check her out at Digital Green Book or Aisha.ai. Introduce yourself, ask her something, see how she responds, and then come back here and tell me what you think. Drop me a comment. I read all of them. And a little heads up, in August, I will be presenting live right here, helping you write your memoir. Your story matters. And I'm going to share how to get it out of your mind and your heart and put it out on the page. And I will be using Aisha. You will not want to miss this one. If this episode opened your eyes to something new, share it with someone in your circle. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm so excited.